Hello everybody. Today I'll be preparing a mango and dry fish tukka. It's like a pickle which is preserved for a rainy day, and it's really spicy and it's got that tang and taste of fish. It's really good and yummy. Now, in my earlier video, I had already shown you how I prepare the mango. I've gone ahead and peeled the raw mango, chopped it into nice chunks, and I'm going to wash it thoroughly twice and place it in a bowl. Add just a splash of water and place it in a pressure cooker, and I'm going to cook this in the pressure cooker for 3 to 4 whistles till it goes mushy, nice and mushy. So I've placed a trivet and some water in the pressure cooker, and I'm placing the bowl inside the pressure cooker, and I'm going to place the lid and place the whistle and allow this to cook for 3 to 4 whistles. And I really want this mango to go into a mush consistency. This mango paste can be preserved in your refrigerator, and it can be used for several recipes instead of tamarind. It's a very good way to use your mangoes if they are in season, and it's really enhances the taste of the dish. Now the next process of this particular recipe is to prepare a masala powder, for which I'm dry roasting all the ingredients. I'm dry roasting chickpeas, peppercorns, and red chilies. All that I'm looking for is each ingredient should be dry roasted separately. It should not burn, and they should just turn light brown in color, and you can reserve that in a plate. After the red chilies, I've added curry leaves, which is 5 to 6 sprigs of curry leaves. I've washed thoroughly, wiped them out, and allowed that to air dry before dry roasting. And once I'm dry roasting it, it'll go nice and crisp and crunchy. So once that is dry roasted, I've just gone ahead and placed it in the plate. And now about a fist of garlic I'm just going to dry roast. If you can't dry roast the garlic, you can go ahead and fry them, and you can add them to the powder. It'll taste equally good. But it is not having that much of shelf life if you fry the garlic. Then I'm going to dry roast the baby shrimps. If you can't find these baby shrimps, there's another shrimp which is nicely peeled and dried. You can use that also for this recipe. I'm just going to go ahead and dry roast the shrimp and allow it to air dry for some time till it cools down a bit, and then add this to the mixer jar, and I'm going to grind it into a fine powder. Now this powder can be stored in the refrigerator, and it can be used for many recipes. I'm going to show 2 other recipes using this powder, and this is excellent masala powder recipe which can be used for different vegetable recipes. And now once the powder is finished, I'm going to reserve that. And I'm also going to use some sear fish which is dried. I've just gone ahead and cubed that, washed that thoroughly twice, and added chili powder to that, 2 tablespoons of chili powder and a pinch of asafoetida. And I'm just going to mix that and allow that to marinate for some time till I prepare the mango. Now in the same wok which I dry roasted all my spices, I'm going to go ahead and heat oil in that. I've used regular sunflower oil for this. You can definitely go ahead and use sesame oil. And to that, once the oil is nicely hot, I'm going to go ahead and add some mustard and allow the mustard to splutter nicely, and then add the asafoetida, about half a spoon of asafoetida, and 2 fistful of garlic which is peeled. And I'm just going to go ahead and fry the garlic first till it turns light brown in color, and then I'm going to go ahead and add a lot of curry leaves and dry red chilies. So I'm going to add about 10 to 12 dried red chilies, because this is bulk is what I'm preparing over here. I'm preparing a lot of mango tukka, and I'm going to preserve this in my refrigerator. So we definitely need a lot of heat in this particular recipe. Otherwise the mangoes, it won't taste good. So I've added enough red chilies and about 2 fistfuls of curry leaves, and I'm just going to go ahead and fry them till the curry leaves have nicely spluttered and it goes nice and crisp. I'm just going to fry that out and add turmeric powder, about a tablespoon of turmeric powder. Now add enough turmeric powder and it should nicely, the spice should burn a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the mango paste which I prepared. So this recipe I accidentally stumbled upon. One day there was some mango pulp in my fridge, and I did have this particular powder, shrimp powder. I did prepare this with a very less amount, and it turned out really good. So I immediately wanted to prepare more of this, and that's how I recorded this, and I'm preparing this for you today. It's totally my recipe. I've not copied any book, or nobody has taught me this recipe. It's totally my recipe. Now once I've added the mango paste, I'm just going to allow that to fry for some time till I prepare the marinated fish. You can avoid this step if you have if you can get this fish in your locality, you can definitely add this, or you can avoid this step, it's up to you. So I'm just going to go ahead and fry the fish nicely with about 5 tablespoons of oil, and till it goes crisp, I'm just going to go ahead and fry this for 5 to 10 minutes and reserve this. I'm going to go ahead and add this. The reason why I'm adding two different fishes is because one is in a powdered format and the other one will remain in chunks inside the tukka, and when we are eating that along with sambar rice or rasam rice, you will get that chunks of fish, and it's going to taste really good after it soaks nicely. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the shrimp powder. Add enough salt. I'm going to add salt a little bit extra because once the mango is preserved, it takes a little bit of extra salt. It sucks up all the salt, so we need a little bit of extra salt to just uh, have that amount of perfect salt in the recipe. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the dry fish and fry all of this, and I'm going to allow this to cook till the oil separates. Mix it thoroughly and allow this to fry till the oil separates. The recipe in detail is on my blog. I do have a Tamil channel where I post videos and recipes in Tamil, so you can definitely visit that channel and subscribe to that. Now as you see, the oil has separated. The recipe in detail is on my blog. Blog link is posted in the description box below this video. You can visit the blog and like my fan page. Once this tukka is done, I'm going to go ahead and preserve it in a bottle and refrigerate it. When needed, I'm going to use it. I'll see you soon with the next recipe. Until then, thanks for watching, friends. Bye-bye.